Hey guys, welcome to a new video. If you're new here, my name is Hannah. I make videos about skincare, beauty, makeup, fragrance, and all of that, as well as some fitness and maybe some travel, we'll see. So today's video is going to be about foundation. Foundation is one of my absolute favorite products for a reason, and it just creates such a nice, smooth canvas for makeup application. And for me personally, I'll go through a few different favorites with you guys, but I really love it when a foundation provides skincare benefits. Just having the skincare in conjunction with my makeup is a win-win in my book. So let's go ahead and begin, shall we? So I'm going to start off in really no particular order. So just because I mention a product first doesn't necessarily make it number one. So just keep that in mind. These are all really great products. All right, so actually, I'm going to preface, this is my favorite right now. It's the Ultra Le Tint from Chanel. I absolutely love this foundation so much. I use the shade B10, which I believe is the lightest shade. I love the packaging. It has a nice frosted glass finish, and I'm just a huge fan of Chanel foundations, though this one is specifically my favorite. And I love it because let me just say, I'm somebody that likes more of a natural look to my makeup. I don't like to cake it on or anything like that. I like to have a natural looking complexion, but with my job, I do want something that looks flawless throughout the day. That's super important to me. So with this, at first, so I've been using this for a few years. Actually, it's been a repeat purchase for me. And originally, I was kind of turned off by it because to me, I don't want something that's full coverage. I don't like to mask my beauty, my complexion. I like to just highlight my features. And so I was super hesitant because of the fact that it's long wearing and more of a matte finish. Though this one, it does say flawless finish foundation. And I would say that that is true. I do have it on today, though I did mix it with a little bit of the number one de Chanel foundation, which I like, but it's not on this list. It's not my favorite, but I wanted to kind of water this one down a little bit. But what I love about this foundation is it provides such a beautiful canvas for makeup application. And in addition to that, it lasts all day. And actually, I will say it gets better as the day goes on. I love how this one looks on my skin. It's just so beautiful, so skin-like, but it wears gorgeously. And as I said, it just gets better. So sometimes when I first apply it, it looks a little bit matte, not completely matte like double wear, but a little bit matte. And then as the day progresses, it just like the beautiful luminosity of your skin really starts to show through. And I absolutely love that. This retails for $60. I got mine from Ulta. You can also purchase it on the Chanel website. But honestly, I would give this like a 9 out of 10. I think it's just a phenomenal foundation, and I really cannot say enough good things. So out of this stuff, this is my number one. Up next, okay, I love this foundation too. This one is more when I want a perfected look that has the natural radiance, luminosity, and a glow, but it's more of an ethereal lit from within glow, not something that is oily looking. I mean, sometimes it can look a little bit oily looking, but for the most part, I think this is such a beautiful foundation. And honestly, I'm a huge fan of her products just in general. This is Natasha Denona. This is the foundation. Yes, sweetheart. I love this so much. The quality of the packaging, her packaging is just always of good quality. And this foundation, when I first put it on my hands, so actually let me show you. So this is the Ultra Le Tint from Chanel. I don't like to waste my foundations on camera, but it kind of gives you an idea as far as the consistency, the viscosity of the product. And so with this one, blends pretty nicely. I will say it's a little bit more yellow than I would like, but it's the best match I can find. And honestly, I think it looks pretty good, right? So yeah, this is the B10 shade. Natasha Denona, I use shade N2. You'll see these are very different colors from each other. I think that this one is a better match. And then I'll move on to the other foundation here in a moment. But the Natasha Denona, it's literally a perfect match for me. When I first opened it, it almost has like a grayness to it. And it's classified as a neutral. But to me, it really didn't look like much of a neutral. But honestly, it blends like an absolute dream on my skin. Look at that. It just blends right in. I absolutely love it so much. It's just a phenomenal product. It does have skincare benefits. As to whether I can say that it lives up to those skincare benefits, I don't know. And the reason for that is I tend to use different foundations each day depending on the needs of my skin or whether I'm going to a work event, meeting with clients, things like that. So I'm not always using the same makeup, and it also depends on the season for me. But I can definitely see that this could have skincare benefits, but as to whether, I cannot verify that for you guys. And I think a lot of the time it is marketing, right? They're trying to sell you a product. And so to me, I never believe words. I'm big into actions. Does this product really live up to what they say it does, right? Because otherwise, it is just marketing. And yeah, so I cannot speak for that. But I will say it blends like a dream. It looks stunning. I will say also, it does last for most of the day. Oh, God, I hate when I have a piece of like fluff on my nose or whatever. But anyway, yeah, it lasts literally all day. It looks beautiful. It does give more of like that glass skin, shiny look to the skin. It's stunning. I love it so much. And on to my next one. This is by Dior. It is the Dior Forever Skin Perfect Face Stick. I have two shades of these. This is the 1.5. It's a little bit dark for my skin. I also have shade number 1. I love this for travel. When I travel, I just put it in my makeup bag. It's so easy. If I need to touch up throughout the day, I just keep it in my bag. This product, it's phenomenal. It looks so stunning, and it just looks better as the day goes on as well. So it comes in a stick form. You basically twist it up like this. And then what I typically do is I'll apply it to my face little bits, and then I'll go in with a brush and I'll use the brush to actually blend it into my face. So I really like this one a lot. This is the color. So actually maybe it is a good match, but I do like the one a little bit more because I feel like it does oxidize just a touch. But if you are looking to have beautiful, flawless complexion and for it to look good pretty much most of the day, and you're okay with a little bit of oil coming through, I actually think that looks really nice because to me, I want to have that luminosity to my skin, and this gives that. It gives more of like a very natural finish, but natural yet beautified even more, and it looks like real skin. But literally, you cannot go wrong with this product. The reviews are good for a reason. In fact, all of these products are rated super well. And that's for a reason because they actually work and they do what they say they're going to do. So this is the Hourglass Veil. Oh, real quick. So yeah, I went into shades. So B10 and 2, shade 1 or 1.5. So if you have similar complexion, these are the shades that I would recommend. And then for Veil from Hourglass, I use shade number 3. This is the most dewy of them all. To me, this is more of a skin tint. Actually, it is a skin tint. It's classified as a hydrating skin tint. So this is what it looks like. Pretty much a perfect match. And I use this not on days when I'm with clients or when if I'm with clients or I'm at the office, I typically do not wear this. And the reason for that, it gives a very dewy finish, like the dewiest of them all. And I like that in certain situations. For example, if I'm running errands, if I am going to the gym, and I just want like a really natural look, I will reach for this one. Because I will say, I wouldn't say it breaks up throughout the day, but I will say that it is something where from when you apply it in the morning, and then let's say I go ahead and look in the mirror 4 hours later, it can look a little bit greasy sometimes. So I don't use this one as much, but I do think it's a really great product, especially if you have dry skin or if you have skin where you want that additional hydration or that additional glow, then I think you'll really like this one. So I do hope this video was helpful. If you guys have any questions, anything like that, questions, recommendations, leave them in the comments. Do like, share, and subscribe. And then in addition, if there are products that you would recommend that you would like to share with the viewers and followers and subscribers, do drop your comments down below. And until next time, I'll see you guys soon. Bye.